Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday, and welcome again to another interview. Today, we have someone from the UK, and his name is Ivan Henry. Hello, Ivan. How are you?
Hello, Rhoda. I'm very well. How are you?
Fantastic. Thanks.
Italy in the UK talking feels like something out of the Eurovision Song Contest, doesn't it?
Let's dive into it, and please
Sure.
introduce yourself. Tell us about yourself, please.
Okay, so my name's Ivan, and me and my partner Ryan, we love to travel. So we've been kind of spent our life. It feels like traveling around the world. And when I think about where we all started, because I'm from Manchester, so I live in Manchester. We both live in Manchester, but neither of us are from Manchester. We both have come from other towns, all right. And but obviously, fate brought us together 17 years ago, and we kind of just created this love for travel that was born out of that. And what we ultimately did was kind of create a kind of just a Facebook page of our travels, and we enjoyed doing that so much. And we wanted then to do more travel, but then we thought, hang on a second, where does the money come to fund all this travel? You can only do so much. So that's what kind of led us ultimately to think about the business. But if I step back from that, so I years ago when I was kind of like 24, I went traveling around the world. I did the whole kind of backpacking thing around the world for a year.
Wow.
I lived in Australia and worked there, selling telephone directives to people and stuff like that.
Ooh.
And visit some amazing places: Asia, Australia, obviously, Fiji, Hawaii, the States, and stuff like that. And when I kind of look back, it was that kind of sparked my love for travel.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it absolutely was. Ryan is he works for a major European airline, so travel is kind of in his blood anyway. So
Yeah.
he's flying around Europe, so he loves to travel as well. And then kind of when I came back from traveling all those years ago, suddenly living in this kind of seaside town suddenly felt really confining and really small. And I was like, oh no, I need something more. I need something bigger. So that's what brought me to Manchester. And then I kind of, job-wise, I kind of worked in financial services predominantly. My career is financial services, but I've also worked in industrial sectors and accountancy and stuff like that. But the majority of the time in financial services, and that has kind of, I've been fortunate enough to have worked my entire life, and likewise for Ryan as well. He's worked his entire life, and like I say, we love to travel, but it got to a point where we were like thinking, we wanted to do more, so more travel, that is. But the challenge was financial. So, we obviously, money comes in every month, we pay our bills, money goes out, and then whatever we have left is what we use to fund the travel that we want to go on, all right? But for us, the more travel we do, the more your kind of imagination starts to run wild, and your dreams and your aspirations get bigger and bigger and bigger, and you want to go on bigger holidays and longer holidays. And that's what we find. That's exactly where we find ourselves. So it was like, right, okay, what can we do to try and generate some more income, really, more money? And I tried about 12, 18 months ago, I tried setting myself up in kind of an online business for kind of career management. But that kind of grew arms and legs, and I hadn't appreciated everything that was needed, the websites and the marketing and the contact strategy and the kind of research and the competitive research and the products and whatever it was. It just kind of grew and grew and grew, and I was like, oh my God, no. And so I parked it. I kind of put it on one side, and I thought, I haven't got time to do that whilst working full time. Because we both work full time. We both have our 9-to-5 jobs. Or in Ryan's case, it's not 9-to-5, but that's by the way. So I parked that, and then I was kind of thinking, right, okay, well, let's just keep looking. Then I kind of joined an online mentoring program and invested in that, and that was useful, but it didn't deliver the goal, which was give me a business that can start to generate revenue for me.
Yeah.
So I was like, right, okay, so park that as well. And then Ryan stumbled on an ad on his Facebook feed.
Oh, it was him and not you.
it was all Ryan. It was all Ryan. Yeah. So so I'll give him the credit for finding the ad. Okay, it stops there. It stops there. Because all he then did was just tag me in the post, and then he walked away and left me to everything else. So, he tagged me in it, and I saw it, and I was like, "Oh right, okay, this sounds interesting." So I actually messaged the Chris Williams, whose ad it was, messaged him and sort of said, "What's this about?" And he came back, with a bit of information and said, "Kind of register." So I stuck my name and email address in, and then watched the webinar. And it was like, oh, okay, right, okay. And I still wasn't sure. I was still kind of like, usual, is it too good to be true? Is it a scam? Blah, blah, blah. It felt like the right thing to do, And it's weird throughout. So let me just fast forward. Literally 3, 4, 5 months later, at no point have I ever for 1 second doubted this is going to work. Never at all. And it's strange. I can't explain why I feel that way. Okay, there's never been anything that I'm more sure about. We all have doubts, and I'm probably quite a pessimistic person. I really am. But for whatever reason, someone is watching and telling me that this is the absolute right thing to do. I can't. I absolutely believe this 100%, but I can't rationalize why I feel that way. So I jumped in, watched the webinar, and then I was like, right, okay, do I go forward? And in my head, the clock was ticking down. I had this 14-day window to refund. And I was like, oh gosh, if I book my coaching call, then that's it, 70 quid's gone. What do I do? And I just felt like this clock was ticking down in my mind. I was like, So I thought, got it, just do it. So I booked my call, had the call. And I reached out to some people in the team once I got access and stuff. And, and they all kept saying, just do it, just do it. You won't regret it, just do it. And I did, had my call. And it blew my mind. It really did, So had the call. Realistically, I probably decided on the call that I was going to go ahead, but I needed to work out financially how I was going to do it. But move forward, it got me into the business, and and then here I am, 5 months later, and it's kind of, so that's kind of been the story, and it's so the challenge, I suppose, for us has been, because we both work, and it's like, well, how can you do this? And for me, I'm really fortunate, my job's really flexible, so I can work both at home and I can work in an office. So I can carve time, whether it's really early in the morning. If I can work from home, I can start this work for the business early in the morning, do my normal job, come back to it at lunchtime, come back to it maybe later in the afternoon when I finish, and it's working seamlessly for us. And then obviously then we have the travel on top of it, which is our theme. It's like, travel, more travel. So we're always looking for where's the next trip, and what we're going to do next, what's the angle of the next video going to be, what we're going to talk about, how we're going to help people.
How exciting.
It is, it really is. We love it. No 2 days are the same. We're always thinking about the next thing we want to do, and that's why with this business it works seamlessly. Creating content on Facebook, whether that's photographs and videos, it just naturally complements what you want to do with this business, which is just attraction marketing. It's getting people interested and getting people to want to know more and believe you as well. I suppose just realize that you're normal everyday people, just like they are. You have a passion for travel. You want to also grow a business.
Yeah.
And how it works well together. Do you know what I mean? So yeah.
You touched on so many of my questions already, but what I want to say is that I guess why you found this our business model interesting, and you're still excited after 5 months, unlike the previous one that you that you did by yourself, is that we have an amazing support system. And how you want
so for me, So I think, given the journey that we've kind of gone through, so we had before I started the business, we had a Facebook page already established, so I didn't have to create a new page from scratch. So I was kind of we were kind of ahead of the curve a little bit in that space. But the training itself it is oh God, it makes it so easy. It's incredible. So, I'm not unintelligent, right? But you don't also need to be Einstein to be able to do that. You don't need any experience. You can literally come into this business and have never done a video. You've never done a Facebook Live. You may never have even put a post on Facebook. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And none of it matters at all. And the training I found to be so easy to understand. The videos make it so easy. They talk to you just like I'm talking to you now. It's put in layman's terms. It's put in simple language that anyone can understand, right? But it's not just the videos, is it? You've then got the support network. So you've then got 26,000 people around the world.
29,000.
9. Oh, sorry, I started corrected. Oh my God, really? Is it 29 now? Wow. Okay. 29,000. Okay, 29,000 people around the world. Okay, who are there 24/7 pretty much to answer any questions you've got. You then have your coach, right? So I've been fortunate. Chris has been a great coach. Chris has been a great mentor, and then I have Rebecca, who's my coach. And they're both there to answer questions and guide as well. And it's been so helpful. I have never got to a point where I've had a challenge and sort of thought I truly do not know what to do. I've never had that at all. I've always been able to go to somebody. Okay, I've actually not posted a question in the. Other people have. I haven't done that because Chris has always answered them for me, or Rebecca. And that's been great. So because I've had that support network, anxiety, you never get those feelings of doubt. You're never there kind of left floundering around.
Yeah.
And it's been great. And they're constantly refreshing the training as well, which I also think is really good. So, we're literally, as this is happening right now, isn't it? They've literally gone into the training site and updated a number of videos, so that was kind of a question I had. I wonder how often they refresh, but my question's been answered. It's been so, it's great. It's now up. It literally is spot on. Perfect.
It's always updating, and
it is.
We are given all the tips. We are given a very well-structured system. We just have to follow, right? We don't have to. We don't need any particular skills or prior experiences to do this.
No. I mean, and you see that, don't you, in the videos when just in the people generally, you've got people from all walks of life and all ages as well. So I don't want anybody thinking this is a 25 to 35 age range or 30 to 40 age range. You've got 60, 70-year-old people that are running their online businesses and rocking it, absolutely rocking it. So, it's open to any age. It really is, and I think that's a revelation. I think that's a credit to the training itself, that you've got somebody who's retired, and who can get into this business and make it work for them.
Yeah, we have so many job quitters now. I guess 250. We are at 250.
Our why was to travel more. That was our why. But part of my personal why is to quit my job. All right, I absolutely want to do this full time. I can absolutely see this working because as well as a business, the coaching and the helping people is really what I'm about. So throughout my entire career, managing call centers and customer service operations and in project management, it's all about dealing with people. Mm-hmm. And mentoring, supporting others I love it. That's what I love to do. And there is nothing better than seeing somebody that you've guided do well.
Yes.
I absolutely, I love it. It's seriously, whether that's and that's the thing about this business is you can actually, it gives you that as well. So when you have your team and that ability to be able to guide and nurture people and see them succeed is the most satisfying thing. It really is the most satisfying thing, and I love it. I absolutely love it.
Yes, that's very true.
Well, that's good.
So this has been a very content-rich interview. Thank you so much, Ivan.
Is that good or bad? I don't know.
No, it is.
Okay,
so,
okay.
Why don't you invite our viewers to our next workshop tonight?
Okay. So if you're watching this video right now, we run an online business that can be ran from anywhere, okay? And we have a workshop that happens tonight or tomorrow morning, depends on where you are in the world,
Yeah.
okay? It tells you all about this business. We lay out exactly what we do and how we do it, and more importantly, how you can join us, okay? This is about changing a life, making a change, making the internet work for you, okay? Success is no accident. We've got this amazing technology out there that is the internet. 1.6 billion people are used for Facebook every single day. You want to tap into that, okay? And if you want to know how and what that could potentially do for you, then you need to watch our workshop, our webinar that is happening tonight. So register, email link is floating around somewhere. Link your email in, okay? And we look forward very much to seeing you on that webinar.
Thank you so much, Ivan. That was amazing.
I'm lifting line. That's kind of thing I say when I'm doing we're doing our videos. That's exactly the kind of words that we use, because it is, you know, I want people to know how passionate that I am about this. Do you know what I mean? That's why I talk in that way. It's absolutely about trying to get people to understand that, you know, it's not. It's not get rich quick. It's not that's not what we're talking about. This is not a scam. This is a genuine business opportunity. It really is, and I just need people to see it, you know, and that's why I'm so passionate about it.
Yeah, and it shows. It shows.
I'll dial it back a little bit, but yeah.
No, that's the authentic you. We want to show people that we're authentic, right?
No, true. And this is me. This is just me, to be fair. You know. And that comes across on this, and it comes across on all our videos on our Facebook as well, because it's, you know, it's interesting because me and Ryan are very different people. So like, you could argue maybe I'm more the extrovert, people more the you know, Ryan's much more cautious and you like to think things through, you know. So, you know, that's why it works so well together. Do you know what I mean? And it's, you know, as a combination, as a couple of people, you know, traveling the world and working from anywhere, because the business allows us to do that. It kind of works so well, you know.
Yeah, it is.
That's what it's about. Go guys, travel.
Check that out, guys.
Absolutely. Check out the page. Yeah.
Yeah. So there you have it, friends. You heard another authentic story from one of my partners in the online space. So if you want to join us, you know what to do. Thank you so much for being here with us, and I'll see you again next week. Bye.
Bye.